Good evening, Madam Jean, distinguished guests, President Riley, Coady Advisory Committee, friends, supporters, and of course my Coady friends and participants. It was just over a year ago when I was invited to become director of the Coady International Institute and vice president of international development at St. FX. Last year I stood here with a crowd not quite as large as the wonderful crowd we have here this evening. I stood here and talked about what had attracted me to Coady. I talked about Coady as a unique place in the world, with a long history and skill and capacity of fulfilling its mission, of supporting citizen leaders to come up with the solutions to contemporary issues that affect not just their communities, but which affect the world. Madam Jean and I have been having a wonderful conversation here at the head table about her philosophy, too, about how answers must come from the communities. And this is Coady's mission, which is fulfilled for over 50 years. At that speech last year, I talked about how I thought the world needed what Coady had to offer. International development needs what Coady has to offer. And after a little more than a year on the job, I have to say I believe that more fervently than ever. Because over the last year, I have had countless moments of inspiration seeing Coady and its philosophy and its participants at work. At the Coady Institute during the last year, we continue to grow our programs for uniting and supporting leaders from around the world. I've had the privilege of meeting some 350 leaders who have come to our campus at St. FX over the last year from many countries. We've had record numbers participating and applying to participate at Coady. We've expanded our programs. We're supporting not only international participants, but with support of others here in this room, we're supporting Indigenous women to come to study at Coady. We have a new program with the Canadian Women's Foundation. And this year, recognizing the importance and the leadership of youth, we launched our first 3-week-long certificate for building youth leadership of the youth in Canada. And I'm constantly inspired and amazed by the commitment and skill and leadership and dedication of the leaders who come to Coady to learn, to share, and to go back and change their communities. Some of you may remember last year at about this point, everybody was buzzing and talking, and it was hard to get silence, and a young woman, one of our Coady graduates from Egypt, got up, Mary Ramses. Remember that? Some of you are here. She had been just graduated. She talked about her role as a woman in the Arab Spring in Egypt. And in the last year, I've had, at her invitation and the invitation of our 100 graduates in Egypt, I've had the opportunity to go to Egypt twice. I just returned a few days ago. And there, in a troubled political time, I saw absolutely amazing, inspiring work being done by citizen leaders at the grassroots who are attempting to overcome divisions of ethnic minorities, of religion, of gender, to create a new, transparent, accountable form of governance. And I'm pleased to say that Coady has just received a large grant from the Ford Foundation to work with our graduate over the next few years in Egypt to build that program. Today I had the opportunity again of meeting some outstanding women from 3 partners, longtime partners, but from 3 institutions in Zambia, in Ethiopia, in Ghana. And we've also just received a large grant from CETA to work with these institutions in these 3 countries over the next 5 years to strengthen their work for women's leadership, for women's economic empowerment, and food security. Some 18 months ago, before I came to Coady, President Clinton came to St. FX University and opened the McKenna Center and said something about the role that Coady and St. FX could play in Haiti. And 18 months later, I'm delighted to stand here and say that due to the work of our previous director, Mary Coyle, our assistant director, Gord Cunningham, wonderful leaders in Haiti, that we have launched and are supporting the Haitian Center for Leadership and Excellence. And you'll be hearing more about this later this evening from one of our participants from Haiti, Jerry Baptiste, and of course from Madame Jean. So it's the opportunity. It's the opportunity not just to meet these amazing citizen leaders who come to Coady to inspire us, but also to return with them to their countries to see what they're doing back at home, to see the innovations and the new skills and the new solutions that they're coming up with to solve problems in their communities. And that gives me daily sources of inspiration. But I'm also inspired for other reasons. I can think of very few places in the world that do the kind of work that Coady does, that also has the firm commitment and support of a university like St. FX and the community like Antigonish. And I'd like to particularly express appreciation tonight to President Riley and the leaders of St. FX who are here, as well as the mayor of Antigonish, our political leaders from that area, because when our community, when people come from Coady to Coady from around the world, they're welcomed there in an absolutely unique way. I've also had the opportunity over the last year to travel across the country, meeting St. FX graduates, meeting other Coady supporters, places across Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and Montreal and Ottawa and Calgary and Edmonton and Toronto. And every place I go, I find Canadians who are absolutely committed to this principle of helping others help themselves. Now, through Coady graduates, 6,000 graduates in 130 countries. And it's that support. It's that support from people like you that not only supports our participants, but also, I think picking up on what was said earlier, helps to inspire hope, helps to give us the motivation, the momentum to keep going. It's been wonderful being at Coady this first year. It's an institution on the move. Through the Coady approach, we will come up to solutions to problems and issues that the world needs help on. And through your support as Coady supporters, you join not just us and our participants, but you join a global movement to make the world a better place. And we thank you for it. Thank you.